Greetings YouTube, Last Gunslinger 3759 here, and thought I'd switch it up a bit today. Not an air gun review, but something that I teased a couple weeks ago. It is a blade made by a bladesmith named Brent Vance. I am a member along with him to a Facebook group called All Swords 2 and Blades of History. And he has really made something pretty special here. This is Dākuejji. All right, now that is a name that I've given it. Dākuejji translates into dark edge in Japanese, and you'll see why I say dark edge in a moment. Now, this blade is, let's see, I have a spec sheet that he actually included. This is made of 1084 carbon steel with a thorough hardened heat treatment. It's 3/16 of an inch thick, 6.3 inch blade that's been gun blued and polished with a two-tone satin finish. That's why I named it what I named it. The handle is 4.2 inches, and it is a stabilized hardwood, eucalyptus wood actually, and it's the scales have been custom dyed and textured, and has a polyurethane finish on the handle to protect against moisture. The sheath is a vegetable tanned, leather dyed, shaped, stitched, and molded to the blade. And it's all custom. And of course, the belt attachment or belt loop is made for multiple carry styles, and I'll show you that in a moment. All right, so let's take a look at the blade. All right, as you can see, all right, if this is all hand stitched, all right, he's doing good. He's doing real good. All right, I mean, look at this. I mean, it may not be perfectly straight, but I mean, that is super tight. Okay, this leather, super thick, really durable. I mean, it's got a hard tan to it. Okay, I mean, this is shaped. This is not going to wear out. This is not going to, you know, the elements are going to just, you know, shake. This thing's going to shake off the elements. As you can see, there's one of the carry options. You can carry it through a belt here. You can scout carry it like this. You can scout carry it like this. Left or right carry. All right, either one. And it carries very well. So let's take a look at the actual blade. Now, it is friction fit, so there is no other retention on it. Trust me, the retention on this is solid. All right, as you can see. All right, there's no wiggle, nothing. I'm shaking it. It's like a solid piece. There's no way this is coming out accidentally, even when you scout carry. So if you're in the bush with this knife, not going to be an issue for you. All right, if you got to run somewhere, it's not going to flop around. It's not going to fall out on you. All right. So as you can see, there's some of the handle scale material, eucalyptus wood, dark green. Okay, giving it kind of an elvish flair for the Tolkien fans. As you can see, there's some of the gun blue there. All right. This is all coated in the polyurethane, so it gives it a very smooth finish. All right, and I doubt that it's going to wear off anytime soon. All right. So let's take a look at the actual blade. All right, so as you can see, this is a tanto inspired. All right, it's not a traditional tanto. All right, otherwise, you know, it would be a little bit more isometric. All right, this is more of a sweeping edge blade. But as you can see, the gun blued finish definitely gives it a dark hue. All right, so that's why I called it dark edge. I like to name all my blades that were actually made by a person and not by a factory. So as you can see, it's got some really nice texturing here, okay? And it looks like there might be some hot spots there, but trust me, I've taken it out, I've used it, all right? The texturing is not deep enough to cause any real hot spots, all right? It's not that huge of a deal, to be honest. You have a nice little finger choil here, all right? Really sets your grip in tight, okay? The knife is not gonna come out on you if you start chopping with it, and trust me, it can chop. All right, it does have a little piece here that will stop your hand from riding up, but it doesn't stop your thumb from choking up and giving you a little bit more control if you want to feather some wood. Now, as far as the edge on this, I got to be honest with you folks, I own a lot of knives. All right, I own a lot of knives, a lot of fixed blades. This is the sharpest one I own. I guarantee it. Let me show you what I mean. Let me grab some paper here, because the only other paper I had ready is the spec sheet. So you can see, if I can focus on the edge, all right, the edge on this thing is insane. All right, I mean, it really is. Okay, this is beyond shaving sharp. All right, I'm holding it with 2 fingers. This is literally the weight of the blade, nothing more. Okay, I'm not putting any pressure. This is weight of the blade. I'm drawing the paper up. Okay, I'm not even moving the knife. This is actually 2 pieces of paper. That's how sharp it is. All right, line it up. Okay, this is amazingly sharp. Okay, amazingly sharp. And it's this sharp after I've done a little bit of chopping with it on some branches. All right, as you can see, there's no pitting, no edge damage at all. Okay, it's really something interesting. All right, this is amazing craftsmanship. All right, I'm not even going to say how much I paid for it, but it wasn't even close to what it's worth. All right, this is a young up-and-comer. His name is Brent Vance. Okay, he does have an Etsy store. I'll be putting a link to it down in my messages. Now, he's just starting out, okay, and he's trying to, gain some notoriety. All right, and trust me, he keeps making quality like this. I think he's going to gain all the notoriety he can handle. But what he wants to do is get a larger forge so he can make larger blades. He needs to get a larger quenching tank so he can do proper quenching and heat treatment. All right, to make bigger blades. And what I'm hoping for eventually is for this guy to make a companion to this, like a machete size. All right, short sword, wakizashi type of thing, possibly scout carry with a sheath just like this one. And that's what I'm hoping for eventually. All right, so if you have some cash, all right, and you want something like this, okay, it takes, he said it takes him about 8 or 9 days to make one of these. All right, and trust me, it's worth the price, worth the wait. Check him out in his Etsy store. He doesn't have a name for it yet, but we'll put a link in the description. But this knife is freaking amazing. Okay, and at one point I'm going to do a follow-up video of me doing some chopping with it. All right, just to put it through its paces a bit and see what happens. All right, I've already chopped a little with it, and I'm very impressed with how hard this blade will bite into a log. Okay, I mean, obviously it's the style is more of a fighting blade, but I mean, you could also picture this as a bushcraft's knife as well, especially with the scout carry, or a large utility knife if you want to go that far. With the polyurethane sealing of the scales, you could probably also use it as a hunting or skinning knife, to be honest. So, I mean, jack of all trades, but Dākuejji here is definitely going to be one of the high places in my collection, and I'm definitely going to be showing it off whenever I have a chance to carry it and show it off. So you see, it's the friction fit in here, right? It pops in. It's not coming out unless you want it to. This is some amazing work. All right, absolutely amazing work. I'm very happy with my purchase. I do hope that he continues to make other blades. I want to see bigger styles. I want to see better styles. I want to see him do custom work. I want him to see some serious success. So hopefully you can join me in making that happen. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button and I will post more. Got some air guns coming up soon. I'm going to be having a review of the Morph 3X coming up. It's an oldie but a goodie, as well as I was able to get a hold of a Craftsman Bushmaster MPW in Desert Tan and Black. I'll be receiving that very soon. I'll be putting some rounds through it and then doing a tabletop at some point soon. So look out for that. As always, check out my buddy Dan on True Canadian Air Guns. He has another channel on here. Support him as well. He got me to go ahead and start making reviews again. So I got to give him credit for that. I started watching his reviews and I says, you know, as many reviews as I watch, it's like, man, if he can do it, I can do it. So I'm going to do it. So I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for being a part of my channel. And as always, stay smart, stay safe, and stay on target.